The country's new Civil Aviation Minister, Jyotiraditya Scindia, has now taken charge just a short while ago at his ministry in the national capital. These are the visuals on your screen. Jyotiraditya Scindia, accompanied by Minister of State for Civil Aviation, General V.K. Singh. On the other side, you can see his predecessor, former Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri. It's a procedure and official protocol, the handover. Now remember, Hardeep Singh Puri is the Petroleum and Gas Minister, also of the Urban Planning. So of course a very cordial equation there being reflected with the former minister shaking hands with Scindia and handing over the charge. Poulomi Saha is at the ministry tracking all the latest. Poulomi, definitely a big moment for Scindia. He's comparatively a young minister, recently joined the Bharatiya Janata Party in 2020 March. But it is also going to be a big test for him because this is perhaps an acknowledgement of his support and good books with the Prime Minister. But there's more to come, isn't it? What are you picking up, Poulomi?
Well, definitely. When Jyotiraditya Scindia quit the Congress party after many years of being with the party since his father's demise in 2001, he had stuck with the Congress party. But then eventually, of course, he quit the party in March 2020 to join the Bharatiya Janata Party. And many MLAs in the state of Madhya Pradesh who were loyal to him followed him out of the Congress into the Bharatiya Janata Party, which in fact orchestrated the fall of the then Kamalnath government in the state of Madhya Pradesh and then hoisted Shivraj Singh Chauhan back in the seat of Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. But the task at the Civil Aviation Ministry is also cut out. This is not going to be an easy road for the young minister in Modi government. He, of course, has to, oversee the sale of Air India, the privatization of Air India, which is something which was envisaged and announced by the government in 2017. But they've had some difficult times in trying to find a buyer for Air India, given its liabilities and debts. And then, of course, the civil aviation sector in general, which has been going through some very tough times in these pandemic times, constantly facing a dip in passenger traffic. Just when traffic had started picking up towards the end of last year again, after the first lockdown and the first phase, the wave of the pandemic, again, the second wave hit and passenger traffic dropped. It's only recently that they raised the capacity of domestic passenger traffic from 50% to 65%, hoping that, passenger traffic is going up and people are again taking to the air in order to travel. And now, of course, with international travel opening up again, many foreign countries allowing Indian tourists to enter their countries as well. Again, some signs of good times, but otherwise, with an imminent third wave, we don't know how, again, the aviation sector will be hit. Again, posing a huge challenge for the sector and all of its stakeholders. So that is something that
clearly a challenge, of course, in many ways, as Poulomi is telling us. And also remember, she told us earlier, this is the same ministry that his father, Madhavrao Scindia, also had held. So, of course, an emotional moment also for Jyotiraditya Scindia today morning.